Here, bud. Come on. Come on. You can't. It's like a bar last call, dude. You can't stay here. You can't sit on my mat.
She's worse. We can buy her a few more minutes, but she's not going to make it through this.
Try.
You don't understand. Whatever's been draining her,
It's him.
it's speeding up. And she's not fighting it.
Try.
He is her son, and whatever's draining her is so he can live. And it's okay because she's his mom, and it's really sad. At least that's my guess. Oh. What? Oh no. Oh, I've been reading this whole thing wrong. Oh no.
Jade.
Oh, now it's even more sad. Oh, what? What? Oh, this is weird. Oh, I like it. What am I doing? Dude, it's a Romeo and Juliet situation. This is a sweet story, but oh my God, this brings up like so many questions. Oh my God, it's a baby Warframe? Wait a second. It's adorable? Wait. I have so many questions. I am so confused. Wait, is it absorbing his energy? Whoa. Yo, it's got little green evil eyes. What is this? It's charging him up? Oh, this is wild, dude. I have no clue what's going on right now, but okay. To be fair, this is what happened after I had my first kid, when I was leaving the hospital. It checks out.
We've secured his ship. He's not going anywhere.
It was basically exactly this with more nurses.
He's coming up. Get security in position. Do not screw this up for me. The Sisterhood doesn't give second chances.
Candidate, Brother Parvos is watching.
Captain, there's no Warframe down there. Just traces.
He took something. Rip it from his dead hands.
No! God, no! Why not? Let's do it! Can I do anything? I'm just holding forward. Okay. I didn't know if I was supposed to be like deflecting it at them or something. No! You protect that kid. You protect that kid.
All crews, cease fire! Cease fire! Stop firing!
She heard the baby.
Welcome back to the fold, Tenno.
I'm still hung up on the fact that there's a baby Warframe. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I can't. I'm like trying to piece together how this. I have so many questions. I have so many questions. What is this? Oh Lord. I have so many questions.
You're going to be a father, Soren.
But, Philagons, if the Lord's found out...
You'll take care of us. Always. Won't you?
Are you serious right now? Yes. Yes, I am.
Serious.
See? They had to have known what they were doing with that name. And I'm totally here for it. Because now every single Warframe player looks at another and says, "Hey, are you serious?" And they either have to say yes or Orion. It's just like this weird, like, look what you've done. Look what you've done. Oh, that was it. Oh man, dude. Oh, here, okay. Life never before seen in the Origin system. So this is the first Warframe baby. I was gonna say, that is not a normal thing, right? There's not like Warframe kids running around. Like, yeah, this is, like, I kind of,
Tenno, the shadow has fled. His lair is silent and empty. He will not return. Understand, she
haunts this place. Her light has marred the earth. She whispers in the sleeping machines.
Okay.
Through the disintegration of her flesh, she lives on. In honor of my barren, void-scarred womb, I entrust Jade to you.
Huh.
He would not have wished this, but she would.
Damn.
I remain the great and terrible Hunhow.
Okay. So,
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
in the lore of Warframe, the Warframes themselves, the machines, were tools, from what I understood, created back in the wars as soldiers, essentially, by the Ortis, not Ortis, but by the, I'm sorry, the original people. The lore frame, if you will. The Orokin. Yes, the Orokin. So here's where I'm a little confused. I was under the assumption that the Warframes were biological machines that were being piloted by, without spoiling it, the people that we saw in this, the Tennos, or the Tennos were basically biological machines that were piloted by our kiddos. Now, of course, whenever a Warframe is introduced or whenever we learn about them, they do have some kind of personality. But what I'm wondering is, like, how human are the Warframes? Are all Warframe, like, because you build them like parts. So the thing that I'm always curious about is, like, as far as I understood, you are building them like machines, right? When you build them, you are foundering them together. You are building the Warframes. They're not people. They were humans turned by infestation into Warframe. And then you build a copy of the original. Every first edition of a Warframe was a human. The Warframes we craft are basically templated 3D copies of those first frames. Wow. The OG dude, okay. So the OG Warframes were created by infesting humans. The Warframe. So is this like biological infesting? Like the Orokin used the infestation to biologically create super soldiers, essentially? Wow. Source kind of dark. So in other words, what probably happened is Jade, the Warframe here, was converted from a human into a Warframe while she was pregnant. And that's the only way there's a Warframe baby, is because that specific thing happened. Ugh. And now there's a baby Warframe that's like, oh God, this is so weird. Now, okay, this begs another question. Oh, okay, so I'm thinking timeline, because all the Orokin stuff happened, like, what are you doing? All the Orokin stuff happened years and years, like years and years and years and years and years ago. So, but this stuff with Jade just happened. So maybe the idea is like as a Warframe, maybe the gestation period was thousands of years or something. Is that maybe what's going on? Because in terms of the current day lore, the baby was just born, right? Yeah, like the birth like just happened. The baby is a baby now in the real world at this very moment. Okay.
Welcome back to the fold, Tenno.
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're all caught up. Man, that is a wild story. That is a wild story. Like and where are they going with this? I don't even know what to oh my lord. Okay. Let me see what we're doing here. One sec. Okay, we're good. Sorry, quick parent thing. So we have, I think about, let's go over the main Warframe thing now. Now that we've done, this quest was awesome. This was great. Oh, by the way, during that time, we passed the first half hour of our sponsor stream. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to our friends at Digital Extremes for sponsoring the stream today. This is Warframe. This game's awesome. I have hundreds of hours in it. We've watched pretty much all the TennoCon since I've been playing. It's been great experiencing this game, and I always come back whenever there's new things. And it's free to play. It's a pay to progress form of monetization, and it is one of the best versions of that available, in my opinion, if that is something that you do not mind at all. And it is a very solid game. So I've had a lot of fun with it. You can play this game as a completely free to play farming game. So you can farm every frame. It literally takes hundreds to thousands of hours. You can get tons and tons of time out of this game. Or if you're really short on time, like a parent or an office worker, soldier or something, the pay to progress features do let you buy the parts, buy the frames, buy the weapons, all this exact same stuff you would get as a free to play player. You can pay to progress and get those immediately, and then do all the story content and missions and all that fun stuff, which is the main reason I play today. So like all of this, for instance, every one of these boxes is like a full mission set.
Welcome back to the fold, Tenno.
All of these missions I've done over the years, and some of them are really, really good. There's like a full main backbone of quests. There's lots of side quests. There's tons of it's all voice acted. Like in some cases, it's like it rivals AAA RPGs that came out at the time. So it is, and this is what, for a lot of people, it's weird because whenever I say pay to progress, people are like, why would I want to just buy all my, all this stuff? Why wouldn't I want to farm it? Because a lot of people want to like buy their weapons and Warframes and then do all this content. Because this is all actual, real, fun content. So that's one of the reasons that this whole thing kind of works. And they keep updating it. I mean, that mission we just did was brand new. TennoCon is today. We're going to get tons of new announcements. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I have a good time with it. Yep. Anyway, thanks again to them for sponsoring the stream. Cohh needs to do Jade Shadows. I just did Jade Shadows. Yeah, I just did it. It was good. It was weird. But once we got all of the lore locked down, man, it's crazy. Like I'm wild to see. It's going to be wild to see where they go with this, because they can go lots of different directions with this. I tuned in right at 4:20. Nice. Okay, we need to make sure the drops and everything are on for this. This starts up in 10 minutes, I think, right? Let's see. How does this compare to Once Human? I can't tell you. I have not played Once Human. Excuse me. Somebody said First Descendant. I have not played First Descendant.
Welcome back to
I have heard that
Tenno.
First Descendant takes a lot from this game. But I've also heard this game does a lot of that better, but I haven't played it myself, so I'm not sure. Yep. I do know they're apparently on good terms. They play with each other on Twitter, so they seem to be, yeah. Okay. Oh, we should be getting drops when they start, so we'll be all set with that. Great. Caracas!
Valis is an even worse villain than you ever thought possible. Warframes were his invention, and his cruelty and experimentation is way next level.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Valis was big bad in that regard. Yeah. Interesting. Cool. Rifle Shoot says, I played the game early on and it was fun. I waited several years later, opened it, and was just overwhelmed with the UI and couldn't understand it. So I will say this, if you have not played Warframe for years, start over from the beginning. There's an entire new beginning. Now, assuming you haven't put money into it already or something. If you haven't put money into it and you want to return to it, start a brand new account. There's a whole new player onboarding experience. And the best thing I can tell people, and what I repeatedly tell people about Warframe, if you ever need to know what to do, this is your guide. This here will tell you all the quests you can do, and if you can't do them, it will tell you what you need to do. So this whole thing, the codex, especially the quests in codex, this will tell you the next thing to do. It will tell you the main story the main story stuff if you want to do that, Warframe specific stuff if you want to do that. If you want to avoid side quests, you can see all the side quests and do. So it's that kind of thing. Yep. But that is your big thing. If you have completed on everything in there, that is essentially, you're good in terms of like the story content. But if you start a new account, you need another Steam account, or can we replace our existing data and wipe it to start over? Actually, I'm not entirely sure if they let you completely wipe your account. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Epion, do you know by chance? You would know. And also good to see you, buddy. How are you? When's the con actually start? It's just about to. Oh, even better. There we go. Awesome. Just replay the intro quest. Awesome. I didn't realize you could do that. So you can just do that. Yep. Oh, Epion, here we go.
I've been waiting since last year for your reaction to the reveal. Cohh, I'm gonna cry afterwards. Cohh feels.
What? For today's TennoCon? Okay. Cool. Jeez. I was not... Okay. Bringing out the big guns. I know, right? That was not... That's okay. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure. I know, right?
Tenno.
I really hope, like, dude, I'm gonna feel so bad when they're gonna announce something huge, like, now we have asynchronous crossplay on all systems at once. And Epion's gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, yay. And Epion's gonna be like, I was working on that for 6 years. No. I'm so sorry. It's amazing, I promise. It's so awesome. It's so good. Oh, let's see what, okay.
Sheer 1000, so many questions after watching that. The big one is, he's the first naturally born Warframe.
Yep.
Which means he's going to have a lifespan, how long or how short, and also means he's capable of having children, right? Skylar 1 sus panics hips, panics hips, panics hips, panics hips.
Okay, so here's where it gets weird. We've never seen a Warframe grow. Supposedly Warframes live forever if their energy source is there. They actually mention that in the quest, that they don't really age. So that might be like a perma baby. I got no clue. I'm sure they're going to be addressing this at some point. I mean, they're not going to have a Warframe baby and just not address it. So I'm sure we'll be talking about this a lot in the future. Yeah. But no, you bring up some really interesting questions. Like the whole progression between baby to adult is like a very time-based thing. So if Warframes never age, like how? What do we do? And why would it get bigger? Why would it stop getting bigger? You know, yeah, many questions, which are all good. We'll have to see how the hell they're gonna do this. Yeah. Stalker is now an eternal single dad? Maybe. Is this gonna be like a Baby Yoda situation? It could, I mean, I have no idea. Maybe. I will say that I find it interesting that the baby empowered the Stalker. It makes me wonder if we're gonna get like a Stalker baby frame in the future. I wonder if we're gonna get a version of the Stalker that like has the kid as the frame. Yeah. Like, think of it like Death Stranding style. Yeah. Yep. Maybe. Who knows, man? Oh, you can already play as Stalker? Did I miss that? Oh, no. No. Okay, good. We're fine. Do not go down on me right now. Phrasing. Are we still doing phrasing? That's not what I meant. But you understand. Yeah, how do you can already get Stalker? How do you... Oh, in Duviri you can play as Stalker. Oh, well, I mean, it's... Yeah. I don't know if that... It's not quite the same, I would say. Yeah. Tokiachi says, I think that was Jade's remaining strength empowering the Stalker. Oh, you think so? I was thinking of it more like Jade power, you know, that was the one of the powers the new frame had, was some kind of like giving energy. My guess is eventually the baby will be a usable frame, which is a little dark considering I don't think we... Are there any Warframes that are still alive? Like the originals? Well, yeah, obviously there are a few, but Umbra. Excal Umbra. Is he like, he's like one of the only ones, isn't he? How many others are there? Cat saying Umbra died. We rebuild him in the same quest. Oh. Oh. So he actually does die? Umbra Excalibur literally walks around when you go into operator mode. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. That brings up, yeah, again, that brings up many questions. Like, oh man, this lore is so weird. I love it.